Hello and welcome to the training on exactly how you can build a booming email list for your small business. So in this training, I am going to walk you through step by step exactly how to build a booming email list filled with your ideal customers. So I'm going to start off in this welcome session with exactly why you need a list. And then throughout the training, I'm going to show you, where you could build an email list, what you can do to entice people to get there, what you can do to welcome them. So really it is exactly what to do to get started, covered in this training step by step. So let's start with the why. Why should every single small business have a booming email list? Now, this is really something that is so important to every single person and can really help to amplify the revenue or the income and impact that you make within your small business, no matter how big or small you are, no matter what stage you are in your journey. So email marketing really can be the most profitable and powerful element of your business. In fact, for 10 years in a row, email is the channel that generated the highest return on investment, right? 10 years in a row. That is a lot of first place. What this means is that for every $1 that you put into the platform, so whether that be like the money that you pay to acquire leads or to, house your list, it said that you get $38 in return. Now, for example, when I run Facebook ads, I put $1 into Facebook, I get $2, $3, $4 back. So this is for every $1 I put in, I get $38 back, which is absolutely huge. You can absolutely see the power there. So the other thing that's powerful about email marketing is, unlike social media platforms, it allows you to get directly in front of your warm audience for basically free. Once you have this person's email address and they continue to give you permission to email them by not unsubscribing to that list, you are able to get directly in front of them, right? Directly into their inbox. You're not relying on the algorithm. You're not relying on paid marketing and running ads. You're not subject to how ads can be cancelled or your social media can be shut down. It is so powerful where you are in control. So here is a little screenshot or a little graph from VentureBeat of how powerful email marketing exactly is. So you can see here we've got social media marketing, we've got video marketing, we've got display marketing, we've got paid ads, we've got affiliate marketing, and then right up the top here we have email marketing. Now, this isn't to say social media doesn't matter. This isn't to say display advertising or video or paid search doesn't matter. It does, because these things here are how people find you, how you get seen and loved for them to get onto your email list. But once they're on your email list, that is when you can really generate a lot of revenue, a lot of impact and income through emailing that list that you've acquired by moving them off your social media, off your website, off your YouTube, onto your email list. So some of the other reasons why email marketing matters, I mentioned it before, is because you own these email addresses. You can't get this shut down as easily as a social media channel. If you break the law, I am sure that there are things that people can come after you and remove your ability to advertise to email lists. However, if you do the right thing, that email list that you have, essentially, you store that in an Excel document, in a CSV file. You can download it, you can print it out. This isn't data someone can take off you. You can't have this shut down like you could a social media platform or an ads advertising account. Can't be hacked and you lose access to it if you've got a hard copy. Can't be affected by the algorithm or the whims of a company changing their algorithm. It's what we call an open platform. So you literally, once you have these email addresses and continue having permission, it is something that you can move from channel to channel. Like, you can move from one email service provider to another and take that list with you. It's not like social media. You can't move from Instagram to TikTok and take that audience with you and just transfer it over. So it is incredibly powerful. And not only that, people love email marketing when you do it right. All right, so here we can see there's another survey from Marketing Sherpa, and it shows you the vast majority of people want to receive promotional content through email, compared to 17% of people who prefer it on social media. So you can see here, over 70% of people would prefer to receive email promotions as opposed to social media here, which is 17%. Now, again, that doesn't mean social media doesn't matter. Exactly what I teach throughout Business Co is that social media should be seen, loved, right? And a little bit of selling, 20% selling, but it really should be somewhere that you can help solve people's pain points, show them that you can help them achieve a desire, create a connection with them, show them the points of difference of your brand in a really social, engaging way. Then, once you get seen and loved, we get them off that platform through a lead magnet, which is exactly what this training covers, into your email list, and we can promote more to them there, and there is a large return on investment. So, here's a little rundown of exactly how email marketing works. The first thing we do is we create a lead magnet, something that's going to entice your audience that's seeing you on social media or your website or paid advertising, wherever it may be, that they go, yes, that's enticing to me, I want that thing. They then go to a landing page or an opt-in page or fill in a form where they give you their details and they give you permission to market to them. The next step is that they go onto your email list in an email marketing service provider, and we're going to go into those in the training. Then they get a welcome sequence from you to really nurture them further, to deliver the free thing that they opted into, and then a couple more emails after that to help them know, like, trust your brand, and even convert to a customer right there and then. So these are the exact steps we are going to cover in this training, in Build a Booming Email List training. And by the end of this, you are going to have your lead magnet or your enticing thing done, your opt-in page done, you're going to have your email service provider decided and be able to build a list there, and then you're also going to know exactly what goes into your welcome sequence and be able to craft that as well. So this training is broken down into parts, so you can very easily either jump to whatever part you're up to in your own business, or so you can start from scratch and work through this step by step, ticking off each individual part to bring it all together to create this incredible, powerful element for your business. So part one, we look at exactly how to identify and create that thing that entices people to opt into your list. So we're going to call this a lead magnet throughout this entire training. Then part two is how to create an offer and an opt-in page copy that will have people converting. So once you've got your lead magnet, how can you present it in a way that is really going to help them see that they need this or want this and swap you their details for that lead magnet? Part three, we're then going to look at what to send people directly after they have opted in to create this experience that builds know, like, and trust factor with your brand. And then in part four, we're going to look at how to bring this together. So you've got your lead magnet, you've got your offer copy, you've got your emails ready to send them. How can you bring this all together easily with a piece of technology that gives the details, sends the lead magnet, adds them to the list, and then sends them the welcome emails? And then in part five, we're going to look at exactly how you can market your lead magnet to get people opting in. So you've got this whole thing set up. How can you get your lead magnet out there to build this email list? So we're going to go through a lot of different powerful marketing activities that you can do in regards to your lead magnet. So let's jump in, head over to part one, where we will cover how to build a booming email list, looking at how to discover your lead magnet. I can't wait, I'll see you there.